The Program Officer of the Anglican Compassion and Development Initiative, ACADI, Mr. Chibuke Reagbu, has shared some steps to be taken in supporting survivors of gender-based violence and means to end digital violence, and also advocated for positive masculinity for the male child. He gave these insights during the ACNNTV Now Streaming Morning Live show.
Gender-based violence, whether it is to the person that is your equal or to the person that you're superior to, is a no-no. It's something that I believe one shouldn't even experience. There are quite a lot of things that we can do. One of the things you can do as a means to support the survivors is first to show empathy. You cannot treat someone who you don't love. You cannot bring someone out from a mire when you have not quite understood what the person feels. And that is how you show empathy, putting yourself on the person's stance to understand how the person feels. And then secondly, we must be able to start creating safe spaces. We must be able to strengthen our implementation systems, especially our laws. So strengthen the laws, create a safe space. Teaching, advocacy, networking is something we must begin to start teaching the boy child. That positive masculinity is shown in empathy, is shown in love, is shown in patience, is shown in tolerance, is shown in understanding that you yourself that needs perfection is not so perfect. And if you must get to perfection, you must do it by constant practice.
Meanwhile, the ACADI Administrative Officer, Joy Chidiokparajok, highlighted ways to hold perpetrators of digital violence accountable and the best ways to create safe spaces for victims to talk.
With digital violence, it's even a worst case scenario because the person in question just keeps suffering, like they're suffering of depression, anxiety, anger, mistrust, and all other consequences, because there is no way to get justice for this person. Implementation is a very big challenge in Nigeria. Quite all right, yes, we want to hold perpetrators to justice, but how many cases can we see that have been convicted? Once you don't convict a perpetrator, you also put the survivor at risk. Enforcement of these laws are the major issues, because at the end of the day, it's the laws and policies that guide the nation. Right. The best way to create safe spaces for people to talk is actually having people that are trauma-informed and gender responsive, and listen without judgment. As well, prevention is always the best step as well. The best way to stop gender-based violence is prevention. The more we talk about it, the more people know about it. Be informed of what you're doing online.